Hi, this is Tim Campbell with Action Coach of Indiana with our Business Spotlight series. The purpose is to interview local business owners and promote them. This is a free service we're providing because when all small businesses are strong, then the economy is strong. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Jake. Welcome, Jake. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Well, hey, let's start off with before we get into your business, let's have you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, my name is Jake Thieneman, co-founder and CEO of Digital Paradise. We're a digital marketing company located in Westfield, Indiana, on the north side of Indianapolis. And we do a variety of digital marketing services for the clients that we work with. We're about 15 months old, and it's been an exciting journey so far. It's been a good time.
Awesome. Well, hey, tell us a little bit about you personally. How did you become a business owner? What's your background? Are you originally from the area? Give us a little sense of who you are.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I went to Purdue University. I studied mechanical engineering, and I played football there. After school, I played for a couple NFL teams. Was in the league for a brief time, and afterwards, when I was deciding what to do, had a lot of different options. Had gotten turned on to the world of digital marketing just through football and through managing my own social profiles. And so wanted to explore that a little more. And so that took the step to dive in and start this company. I'm a co-founder, so I have a partner as well, and we started about 15 months ago, and that's kind of what got us here.
Fantastic. So let's hear a little bit more about your business. If I was to say, give us a 60-second commercial for your company, what would that be?
Yeah, absolutely. So we work with primarily accounting firms and financial services companies to generate more leads and help get them more customers. We do through a variety of different methods. That could be organic social media, that could be paid ads, that could be building an online sales funnel. We kind of tailor the solution to that company's specific focus and what might work better for them.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit more about your target audience or your ideal client. Is there something that makes those two industries, people within those industries, more appealing to you as a client?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we focus on accounting firms, CPA firms, and financial services firms because we have a good solution for them, and we're confident in the results that we can deliver. Our ideal client within those niches is someone that is aware of the power that digital marketing can have for them, that social media can have for them, but maybe has been frustrated by their own experience trying to do it. They've been burned by a previous agency or someone they've worked with previously, and they're looking for a new solution. Because that makes them, one, open to what our offering and what we bring to the table, and willing to work with us a little bit, as well as just open to the solutions. It's not someone that we constantly have to prove the importance of and justify what we're doing to, but that is more encouraging to accepting our solutions.
Fantastic. So you mentioned earlier that you've been started your business about 15 months ago. So that would be right in the heart of COVID. So
Mm-hmm.
what's the greatest impact that COVID has had on your business startup?
Um, yeah, so we started in COVID, so we don't really have like a pre versus in COVID versus post COVID experience. But what COVID did for a lot of companies, that if they weren't already online, if they weren't already advertising online, had a strong social media presence, it encouraged them to do that. Everyone was forced online. It was just the way things changed. And so that just brought us a lot of customers, that just created a market of people that were more open to digital marketing. And so in a way, it kind of helped us a little bit. And just learning to navigate that was pretty exciting.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic. I'm happy to hear that. So Jake, everybody's had to pivot during COVID. And I know that you didn't have a pre-COVID, but you probably had a pre-COVID business plan. So what's one action that you had to take differently to make a difference over the past year? And how's that been working for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess one thing, when we first started, we didn't have a specific niche focus. And so in COVID, it was, who are the people that we know that we can work with? So we were working with and learning how to work with the people in a variety of different industries. And so, learning each industry in COVID. So it was, each industry had their pre-COVID experience, and then everything was changing so rapidly. So it was trying to learn how to work with a bunch of different industries while those industries are changing. And so that just made things pretty difficult to manage, just because we were trying to do a lot of different things. And that led us to kind of niche down and focus more. So we're not working in a bunch of different areas. So that's where we picked financial services and accounting CPA firms, because we'd had a good experience working with a few of them.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So here's an interesting question, Jake. It's been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So what's a mistake you've made along the way that you'd be willing to share so that other entrepreneurs can learn from your experience?
Yeah. Wow. There's definitely been a lot of them. We've been fortunate that there haven't been any like cataclysmic mistakes, just a lot of small ones along the way. The biggest mistake, I would say, that inhibited our growth a lot was what I just touched on, was not having a specific focus, a niche that we're targeting with a specific offer. Instead, we started kind of shotgun style, just who's going to hire us and what can we do for them. And that was great to get started for the first couple months. But as soon as we, hit a certain number of clients, that got very hard to deliver the work for. And then it got very hard for us to market and sell ourselves, because what exactly do we do when we're doing a bunch of different things? So not starting with that kind of inhibited our growth a little bit initially.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. I know that's going to help a lot of people. To your point, right? We love the idea of just being able to appeal to everyone, but then it gets tough to market ourselves when we don't have that specific message to share. So again, appreciate you sharing that with folks. So Jake, what do you feel is the biggest challenge that you guys are going to face over the next 12 months?
That's a great question. Biggest challenge we're going to face is some growing pains. So we've niched down and we have a team to deliver services, and now we're focused on growing. We're focused on growing sales, growing the number of clients that we're working with. So in that, we're going to have some growing pains and stressing our fulfillment systems, stressing some of our standard operating procedures. How many clients can we handle, as well as just continuing to test our marketing, our sales approach. So it's going to be, we've built a small engine. Let's see how big we can make it. So, and continuing to test along the way as we go.
Yeah, fantastic. I actually hear that answer quite regularly. Right? Is how do we scale the business and take it to the next level? And are the things that worked at this level gonna replicate themselves at the next level? So,
yeah.
Well, hey, second last question here, Jake. We will get your contact information to be able to share along with this video so that folks can reach out to you. But is there anything else that you want to make sure that we talk about today, or do you have any types of offers that you have for folks to learn more about your services and how you can help them?
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone, you don't have to be a accounting or a financial services firm, but if you're just curious about social media strategy, how you can acquire clients online, digital advertising, reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help you in any way possible. For those accounting and financial services people, absolutely reach out. We do free strategy sessions. So even if you don't end up signing with us and working with us, would love to give you some strategies and solutions that could help your business.
Fantastic. So we'll make sure to include the link to those strategy sessions along with this video. Last question here, Jake. Tell us what's been most inspiring to you over the craziness of the past year.
The most inspiring part, it has been a crazy year. And, there's been a lot of just change, a lot of different things going on. But in that time, we've grown a lot as a company, and I've grown a lot as a business person, as a leader, as a digital marketer. So just being able to look back on how far we've been able to come in that time frame, and how much I've learned and how much we've learned collectively as a group, and just what we've been able to do in that short amount of time is really inspiring to see how far we've come. And it makes me that much more excited for where we're going in the future. And it really inspires me each day to just get up and keep going.
That's awesome. Appreciate you sharing, and love the fact that you guys were able to be so successful so quickly, and that you've got your mind and eyes set on the next level of your business. That's fantastic. So, hey Jake, that does conclude our interview. For folks listening to this, especially those in accounting and the financial services industry, take advantage of that strategy session, a free strategy session that Jake mentioned. We will have a link to that along with this video so that you can reach out to him. For those who also are just curious about digital marketing in general, also take advantage of Jake's offer to chat with you. I know that he's going to be able to provide you with some insights that you haven't thought about, and ways to take your business to the next level. And for a thank you for appearing on the show, Jake, we do provide a complimentary coaching session. So we'll book that offline here when we conclude the interview. Jake, it's been a pleasure learning about you and your company today, and I wish you tremendous success.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being here. Thanks for having me on.
You're very welcome. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.